Hello and welcome to another inventory video where I am going through my inventory and consolidating it and filling holes and making sure everything is listed because, well, I just need to do this, and I do recommend doing this yourself if you have not done inventory in a while. I am someone who does a number system. I do polybag everything and put a number on it in hopes that I will mitigate not being able to find something. But sometimes I'm not great about replenishing that. Miss Moxie is of course here supervising me. We are going to start at 354. I've already emptied out the box, and I can tell you right now I have a bunch of holes. This time I am prepared to do this video. I have a piece of paper and a pen, and I actually have stuff to put new numbers on. Here is a box of stuff that I've already emptied out some of the larger number items because, again, I'm consolidating my inventory. I'm prepared. 354, I can already tell you right now, I do not have. So this is 212. It's a little pink crocheted sweater. So what I'm going to do is take one of these little white stickers, put it over the number that's on here, and then I'm going to put 354 on here. Put this in the box, and then I'm going to write a note as to what I just did with the new number. So grand. All right, 354, 355. I don't even know what you are. Bonobos. Okay, well, that's easy to remember. You know, I picked up some bonobos items because Lori Tata sells them, and she says she does well with them. I'm guessing it's more of a Poshmark thing than an eBay thing because I haven't been able to sell it, and she does way more business on Poshmark than I do. So maybe that's my problem, is I just need to cross-post it to Poshmark and it'll move. But if you've sold bonobos before, please let me know where you sold it on and how it does for you. Okay. But I've picked up just like a couple of pieces at Diversity because, you know, it's $1, and, you know, it's best to try stuff out when it's cheap, and it just has not worked for me. So that's okay. It's always worth trying something new because you never know when you'll find something amazing to resell. This is obviously a skirt, but this bag is trash. All right, so this is a vintage Old Navy piece. All right, so this is an Old Navy skirt. I think I actually, 356. This is a Nike golf piece. This is a sleeveless piece. I thought more my golf stuff would start selling now that we're getting into the warm golf weather, but that has not been the case. But I also don't have a whole lot of it left, and most of the golf stuff I have left is all women's. 357, Nike golf, polo tank. All right, 358. Can you tell this box had a ton of holes? I don't even know what this is. This is that traveler's dress. So I used to pick up Chico's Travelers no matter what Chico's Traveler size it was because it used to just travel in and out of my store. It no longer does that. And this is a size 0, which is the smallest size. Well, not the smallest. I think they have a double 0, and Chico's is all vanity sizing, so it's not a true 00. This size 0 is like a size small or medium or something like that. But it doesn't really travel in and out of my store anymore, which is kind of sad. And I just had my pen and I don't know where it went. There it is. Okay. Chico's 0 dress, 358. All right. And then we have a Ralph Lauren Sport. This is a vintage little t-shirt. It's a very basic t-shirt, but it's vintage. That's $3.59. We got $3.60. I don't even know what you are. You look like a pair of pants. Oh, you're not a pair of pants. You are the K. Unger piece. I had hoped that that would sell better, but it didn't. So maybe I just picked up the wrong K. Unger piece, but it's very soft. I would have kept it because, you know, my preference is gray and green, both the colors I'm wearing right now. But it is a women's size large, and that is too big for me, even with my lovely shoulders. This is an Anthropologie piece. That's $3.61. All right, so now we're in where I actually have stuff. $3.62, $3.63, $3.64. I do not have a $3.65, so you get to be my $3.65. This is another piece that I picked up that I'm surprised didn't sell. This is like a Portal, which is a trucking brand. It has like this big embroidery on the back and like all over it. Gives me Affliction vibes, but like heavier duty material. I'm surprised that it hasn't sold it, especially since it's a 2X, but sometimes you try stuff out, new brands, and it doesn't work out for you. I thought the style would win this over, but it hasn't so far. I still think it's gonna sell though, so I'm just gonna leave it. And you get to be $3.65. $3.66, which is a tie. You guys know how I feel about ties. I love buying and reselling ties. They're small, they're normally cheap, they don't take up very much space. I recently listed like a big lot of ties that was in my death pile, so that's really nice. I currently don't have any ties, I believe, in my death pile. It just depends on if any ties are hiding in any of the bags that Melissa gave me the last time we saw each other. That would be the only place where I have ties in my death pile. So I'm really proud when I clear out a category when it comes to my death pile. So that's $3.66. We are now emptying out another box because this isn't full yet, but I don't have a $3.67. So let's do that first. This is a scarf. It is an infinity scarf, and it does have like a flaw. It has like a small hole. I'm gonna let it do one more winter cycle, and then if it doesn't sell, I will probably just upcycle this into something. We will see. But let's change this to $3.67. Okay. Neutral infinity scarf. $3.67. All right, brilliant. We're just gonna dump this out. Let's see if we can find $3.68 in here. If not, I can just make one, but there it is, $3.68. This is Hinson Wu, which is a luxury women's brand, or like a mid-tier women's brand. Also surprised this didn't sell. $3.68. It does have a slight flaw to it, which I didn't know when I picked it up, but it was, again, just me trying out a brand that I got very excited to find for the first time. $3.69. And where is $3.70? Oh, am I missing $3.70? I think I am missing $3.70. Brilliant. This is why we're doing this, right? Oh, I'm absolutely missing $3.70. Okay, brilliant. Yeah. All right, we'll pull you out here. I don't know if I want one that big. Here, we'll do this one. What are you? You look like a linen top. You feel like a linen top. You are a linen top. You are a J. Crew linen top. That was too small for my shoulders. It's also pink. And while pink, this color pink would look amazing on me, I am not a fan of pink. It is not my favorite. It is not my favorite color. All right, so this is going to be a number that I don't remember. 370. Brilliant. Okay. J. Crew pink linen top. J. Crew linen pink. 370. Okay, I've run out of little stickers, so that's going to go right there. I think I can fit 2 more things. 371. I can at least get to 371. Yeah. So this is a MeUndies dress. I actually got this for free because I was sponsored by MeUndies. My Twitch channel was sponsored by MeUndies a while ago. This is a super comfortable dress. It's just warm. The modal fabric, very soft. It is a bodycon dress. I could wear this again, like before I'd gotten a little bit too big to wear this, but now it fits again. I look great in it. Great looking dress, has pockets, but it's too warm for me. I would normally, you know, wear dresses like this in the spring, summer, but I get too hot. So I'm going to continue to hopefully sell this, but it's a great dress. Just a little too warm. All right, and then I think that's it, because if I put this pink shirt in, that'll fill that up. So we're going to stop at 371 here, and I will go into my eBay store and make all of these adjustments. All right, 354 to 371, and I get to rip this sticker off. So I ripped off the old sticker. I now have a mess on the floor here, but this box took a little bit longer for me to do just because of the fact that I was actually like doing all the number changing and talking about all the pieces. I think we're just going to do one box at a time for these videos, just so that way it relieves some pressure off of me. I will put all the rest of this stuff that I didn't get to back in this box. And we will just pick up on the next box in the next video. Give me 2 seconds. Let me make those changes real quick, and I will check in with you to see if everything was listed from the box I just did after I make all my changes. I'll be right back. Good news, I have made all of the changes. Everything was listed. So now that I've filled all the holes in the box and I've definitely consolidated some of my stuff, this feels nice. It does feel good. I need to do more of these videos and just get this done, because once it's done, I won't have to do this again, hopefully, for another year, although it seems like it's going to take me a year to do this to begin with. Woo! Do it once a year, but just keep doing it throughout the year. I don't know, maybe that's just maybe that is a good thing, like to go through your inventory one box at a time as you can get through it. And that way you're always doing inventory and always making sure your stuff's good. That does sound like a positive thing, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this is interesting. If not, I'm sorry. I will see you in another video, and hopefully that will be interesting. Or I won't see you, because you'll be watching someone else. But either way, bye!